Hi everybody, Johnny here. I hope you're doing great today. If you want to find more good math, go to jmathpage.com. Today, we're thinking about multiplying by 3's. And we're going to think about this in terms of repeated addition. That means adding a number again and again and again, the same number. In this case, it's going to be 3's. Now, maybe you've seen this before. Maybe you've seen a table for the 3's, like 1 times 3, 2 times 3, 3 times 3, 4 times 3. You get the pattern, right? 5 times 3, 6 times 3, 7 times 3, 8 times 3, 9 times 3, and for today we'll stop at 10, so 10 times 3. And we like all of these. These are very helpful to us when we want to memorize them, we want to understand our multiplication better, but instead of just memorizing, let's think about them in terms of repeated addition. So let's think about this a bit. When I see 1 times 3, and I'm thinking about repeated addition, that means I'm going to add 3 one time. So let me go ahead and write a 3 over here. If I look at 2 times 3, and I think about repeated addition, that means I'm going to add 3 2 times. So I'm going to have a 3 and another 3. 3 times 3 is 3 added 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 4 times 3 is 3 added 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 times 3 is 3 added 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6 times 3 is 3 added 6 times. 1, oops, that's a little mistake. Bye-bye. Let's try this again. 6 times 3 is 3 added 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 7 times 3 is 3 added 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 8 times 3 is 3 added 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What a lot of work. 9 times 3 is 3 added 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you know what the last one is. 10 times 3 is 3 added 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well, that's a lot of work. Now we need to add them to understand what these multiplication sentences say. So 1 times 3 is 3 added just one time. I guess this one will be easy. 3 just by itself is worth 3. 2 times 3 is 3 plus 3 more. So let's put this together. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 times 3 must be 6. Let's go to the next one. 3 times 3. Let's see, I've got all 3 here. They have to be added together. I know that these two together make 6. Let's add the next one on. 6, 7, 8, and 9. So these all add up to 9. 4 times 3. Let's put them all together. 4 times 3. I know that these add up to 9. Let's add on 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 5 times 3. That's a lot of 3's here. Let's put them all together. It's easy enough to go, here's 12, right? We have 12. 12 is right here. 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, well that's good enough, and I could keep doing that, but I'm getting a little bored. So let's try something different. With 6 times 3, instead of just doing all of them together, I think I'll just break them into groups. What about 2 equal groups like this? How many 3's are here? 1, 2, 3. Well, I know that 3 3's is the same as 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3. This group also has 3, so this group of 3 must also be worth 9. So I can think of 6 times 3 as 9 and 9 more. And that altogether makes 18. Let's try that with the next one too. 7 times 3. This time I'm going to start with 4 3's and then 3 more 3's. 4 3's, how much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just the same as this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 12. So I'm going to call this one 12. What about 3 3's? 1, 2, 3. We know that 3 3's, 1, 2, 3, is 9. Just like this one. 1, 2, 3, 9. Okay, so let's go here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 9. So I can think of 7 times 3 as 12 and 9 more. 12 and 9 more gives us 21. What about 8 times 3? Well, I'm going to make this nice and even. I'm going to make 4 here and then 4 here. 4 3's. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the same as this. We know that 4 3's is 12, just like up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 3's is 12. So we know this is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is also 4 3's. This is also 12. So I can think of 8 times 3 as 12 and 12 more. 12 and 12 more make 24. What about 9 times 3? Well, 9 times 3, I'm going to take a big chunk first. Look at that. I think I'll take 5 3's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leaves me with 4 3's left over. How much is 5 3's? Well, if we go up here, 5 3's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is the same as 15. So down here, these 5 3's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are also 15. Now I have 4 3's over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the same as this. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 12. And I know from up here, 4 3's is 12. Okay. So how's that help me think about 9 times 3? Well, now I can think of 9 times 3 as 15 and 12 more. 15 and 12 more. 10 and 10 is 20. 5 plus 2 is 7, so this one must be 27. 10 times 3. I think I'll just break it up even this time. We'll make 5 3's there and 5 3's here. And we know that 5 3's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is 15. So each of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this one's going to be 15, just like that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's also 15. So I know that 10 times 3 is the same as 15 and 15 more. 15 and 15 more. 10 and 10 is 20. 5 and 5 is 10. 20 and 10 is 30. So now I've done all my multiples. Let's look at them for a moment. When I think about 1 times 3, I know that it's the same as 3. So 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 3 equals, well, I can see here it equals 6. 3 times 3 equals, look here, it equals 9. 4 times 3 equals, I see that 4 times 3 equals 12. 5 times 3, and that's going to equal, let's see what it is, it's 15. 6 times 3 equals 18. 7 times 3 equals 21. 8 times 3 equals 24. 9 times 3 equals 27. One last one. 10 times 3 equals 30. So far, our repeated addition has helped us find out what these number sentences mean. So 1 times 3 equals 3 based on what we looked at here. But we could go down to 8 times 3, and we found out that's the same as 4 3's, making 12, and 4 3's, making 12 more. 12 and 12 make 14. So our repeated addition has helped us quite a lot. Now I have a little work for you to do. I'm going to take these away, and you're going to have to figure them out. So you can look at our chart if you need to, or you can just try using your memory or however you want to think about it. But you want to do the same thing. So based on what you have with you, what we've shown you, can you tell me what these mean? 1 times 3 equals what? 2 times 3 equals 3 times 3 equals 4 times 3 equals 5 times 3 equals 6 times 3 equals 7 times 3 equals 8 times 3 equals 9 times 3 equals 10 times 3 equals. Well, that was pretty easy. Let's do it differently now. Let's try it mixed up. Ready? 2 times 3 equals 9 times 3 equals 3 times 3 equals 8 times 3 equals 1 times 3 equals 10 times 3 equals 4 times 3 equals 7 times 3 equals 5 times 3 equals 6 times 3 equals. Let's look at what they are. 1 times 3 equals 3. 2 times 3 equals 6. 3 times 3 equals 9. 4 times 3 equals 12. 5 times 3 equals 15. 6 times 3 equals 18. 7 times 3 equals 21. 8 times 3 equals 24. 9 times 3 equals 27. 10 times 3 equals 30. Hope this was helpful to you. Remember, a repeated addition is one way to think about multiplication, and it's one way that can help you when you do this kind of problem, these kinds of problems, or even more complicated problems. I hope this was helpful to you.